Hey YouTube, this is Manny. So this is another property that I come every 2 weeks, but I don't do any mowing. It's just maintenance, trimming. I started doing these shrubs right here, you can tell. So I started trimming these shrubs with this one, and obviously you can see the back ones. I haven't gotten to it. Like all these I need to work my way up to. Got a lot of shrubs. So same thing, these guys, they're an older couple that the husband is still able to mow and blow and all that stuff. And they need someone to come in every 2 weeks and kind of just focus on the shrubs, trimming all the weeds. I did edge the driveway, so you can see that crispy edge. But when I first came here, they wanted, I did this one too. This came out really good. Like this whole sidewalk was covered with weeds, like up here, down here. You can see everything I did. This took me a good like 3-4 hours to do both sides of the house. That's the other side. But when I first came here, they, you know, the husband was very honest and said, you know, we're not rich, but we kind of neglected our front yard and now it looks like a hot mess. We need someone to come and kind of work on it. And the good thing is that they know this is going to be a long project because, you know, they went like a year and a half without doing any maintenance on it. And one thing I told them was like, you know, I'll charge you for my day, which back then it was $4.35, I believe. So I charged them $4.35 and I came one full day, but I actually ended up splitting it up in between three days. So like one day I would come 6 hours, the other day I would come 2 hours, and then the last day I came like 3 hours. And I told them, you know, y'all can't expect me to, you know, get everything done in one day what y'all didn't do in a year. And they're very understanding, but it seems like that you want to communicate with your clients. You don't want to promise them something and then they get upset at you for not finishing the job or whatever. So they knew. So our agreement was I would come here one day, which I split up into 3 days. And then after that, come back every 2 weeks and just keep tackling it down until, you know, eventually it'll come back to normal. But I got 3 jobs today. It's not a long day. Yesterday was my long day. Yesterday I had 7 lawns. So yesterday I woke up at 7 in the morning, didn't get home till like 6. But I wanted to do that on purpose. That way today it's kind of easier on me and I can enjoy my day off from my other job. So this one, after that I come every 2 weeks here for 2 hours and I charge them $80. And then whatever they want me to work on is what I work on. It's just for my time being here is what I'm charging them. And I got 2 more after this one, but I'm gonna go get breakfast first and then I'll show you the finished product of my other house, which is a fun story there. But I'll explain it when I get there. So quick update, so this is my second house. I got 1 more to do. This one I've had for like 2 months, I believe. I'm just doing the backyard because he went like a month without calling me and it's currently on the market. He got it for $180 and we were actually on escrow for this house because my wife and I, we own a few properties. And I was cutting his lawn and I saw the for sale sign. And you know, we were talking back and forth and, you know, I finally asked him, like, you know, what do you want for the house? And he said $250. So I did some searching and I know he got it for $180. And we're like, you know what, like we like to offer you the $250. So we were on escrow, and then during the inspection, They found termites in the foundation. This is just the back, but I'll show you the front. But they found termites in the foundation. The HVAC's giving out. He literally just bought it and did absolutely nothing to it. And he bought this back in March, so he's held on to it for a few months. But the inside, we had to get new floors, new paint. So it's gonna be a big project. We're probably gonna spend probably like 30 to 40,000 on it just to fix it up and rent it out, because that's what we do. You know, we told him, you know, drop it by 20,000, so 230, and we'll keep moving forward. He said no. He said 250 is what we agreed on, and I told him, you know, we did agree on that, but you know, during the inspection, a lot of things came out, and it fell through. He said, you know, he's like, I'm sending over the termination letter. We're like, all right, you know, if the numbers don't add up, you know, the numbers don't add up. So obviously it didn't add up for him. It doesn't add up for us. But he still uses me every day. He calls me, you know, while he still has it. Most likely when he does sell it, I'll probably stop coming here. But it didn't work out. And it's funny how he hired me is because this house, which is right next to it, we own. It's one of our rentals, and I do all of our rentals, landscape, maintenance, just because I'd rather do it and not pay someone, you know, $75 to $100 per house. Adds up after a few houses. But I was out here mowing one day, and he was literally like right here, and he saw me mowing, and this was back when I had my push mower. And he's like, hey, he's like, how much will you charge me to, you know, mow my lawn? And I was like, you know, I'll do it for $150. I'm moving towards the front. He's like, you know, $150. And he's like, all right. He's like, you know, he's like, yeah, if you can have it ready by Sunday. So then I came the next day. Took me 8 hours with my push mower because it's such a big property. And I'll show you the front. Took me 8 hours. And at the end of the 8 hours, I'm like, dang it, I should have charged him more. This was right when I was starting. This guy's one of my first clients ever. But this is half of and it goes all around. That's half of the front. Let me show you the other half. Yeah, 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours, I can't remember, but this is the other. With my little push mower. And he felt bad for me too, because he knew I was just starting. And big property. And he came out when I was like done. He's like, if you need to charge me more, charge me more. And I'm like, nope. I was like, I told you 150. So 150. And again, that was just the first time. And then now I charge him $90 every visit I come, and it takes me about an hour and a half with my riding lawnmower. But it's a nice house. You know, it just needed a lot of work. Now he's fixing it up because our deal fell through, and we were talking. He's gonna put it up on the market for $300 now because he's fixed it up so much. But yeah, I got one more house, but I probably won't. I'll probably save that for another video. But like always, like, subscribe, please share. The new subscribers I got, thank you. You know, drop a thumbs up. You know, like the video, and you know, just keep on grinding. Peace.